All right, colonoscopy. You guys ready? Short?
Yeah.
Short, cute. Hi, guys. So this is kind of a funny medical story. All my life, I've had a really fucked up stomach. And in high school, I got a colonoscopy to see if they could find anything. The morning of the procedure, I get to the hospital and I go in to meet the doctor who would be shoving a camera up my ass. Turns out it was my neighbor. Turns out it was my neighbor / mother of one of my childhood friends growing up. Like, oh my God, I would have shaved or something if I had known some lady I personally knew would be doing this.
Oh my
I felt
gosh.
so awkward. I was shortly put under. She's a doctor, whatever. I was shortly put under and we got it all over with. But now every time I leave the house and she waves at me, I just can't help but think about the fact that she shoved a camera up my unconscious asshole. And I wonder if she thinks the same thing. By the way, after years of doing tests and scans and traveling to see different doctors, nobody could help my stomach issues. And we've concluded it's all caused by my terrible anxiety. I wonder if that's true.
I had the same thing.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I was hospitalized for extreme stomach pain in college, and I kept going back to the hospital. Like I kept having to go to the ER with terrible stomach pain. And finally they were like, all right, let's do a colonoscopy. They ended up finding benign polyps, which has nothing to do with that, but they said that there was just anxiety. It was just stress.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was like
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the chemicals we release when we're cortisol, I believe it is, it's so toxic for us.
Yeah, and
is cortisol toxic?
I mean, maybe not like officially toxic, but it's just very unhealthy to have high levels of in your
cortisol.
body.
Okay, got it. Yeah,
and it like, you know,
they at one point they said it was like colitis, which is basically just like irritable bowels. But
you got that IBS.
I do think that I was a little bit what's the word intolerant, lactose intolerant,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
didn't
because you
really
were chugging that fucking whole
and-
milk.
Yeah, he was.
well,
You were sucking off cow udders, dude.
Yeah, he
I was in
was.
college, so a lot of like pizza and burgers and stuff. But
And whole milk.
I do think I was
Lee, you have a big I drink whole milk
lot
vibe.
of jugs of milk.
Yo, yeah, like the gallon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what my ex would do,
sick.
Joe. He would just fucking open up the fridge and drink his gallon of milk.
But yeah, they said it was at the end of the day. They said it was just mostly anxiety.
I wonder if that's true. Because it's like, it is a thing too where a lot of our internal life, our
I'm
emotional
sorry,
life.
wait. I'm
I wonder
sorry.
if it's
What?
true.
I'm sorry,
sitting here telling
Gabby.
you
What the
it's
fuck
true.
was that? He literally just tells you that the doctor said.
No,
Oh, yeah.
but I
And you
wonder.
go, I wonder if that's true.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I mean, like, I wonder if it really is just anxiety, if there is something else, Like, if you actually do have something wrong with your stomach and they're like, nah, it's just anxiety.
I really think it was. But I think that I think the unchecked anxiety can cause further issues.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
totally.
Right.
And because you're just
You
clenching
can go into fucking
intense
psychosis from fucking anxiety.
Yeah.
yeah, it can really like I just had a really hard day at work, and I literally had these fucking calf cramps for 3 days. My calves were cramped
Because
for
you're not
3
doing
days.
your calf exercises.
I am, but
Well, you're not. Doesn't sound like you are.
Okay, I'm gonna
okay,
read.
fucking MD over here, Gabby. Fucking, do you work for Cedar Sinai now?
Actually, my
she's-
grandfather, Magdi Khaleb,
The fake Egyptian.
was an MD.
But not at Cedars. Not at Cedars.
Not
That's
at
like-
Cedars.
Not
but
at Cedars. He
Tarzana.
could never at
It's
Cedars.
like saying my uncle was a therapist.
Yeah,
so
well,
I'm
yeah,
not
because
crazy.
so it runs in my blood. I just want to let you know that Magdi Khaleb,
having bad pussy. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
great
Honks and
pussy.
Lee.
Great
Hey,
pussy.
Honks and Lee.
Yeah,
Hey,
doctor. It
hey,
runs
Honks
in the
and
blood.
Lee.